I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. Everybody searching for a hero. People need someone to look up to. I never found anyone who fulfilled my needs. A lonely place to be. And so I learned to depend on gardening. Hello, everybody. This is Cheryl, Talley Boss, and when I, along with my 3 grand angels, want to welcome you to our YouTube channel. In this episode, we're going to share with you updates on our seedlings, especially our marigolds, and we're also going to share with you, what else, Brian? Oh, how we took the cover off of our banana plants that we winterized, and they look pretty bad right now, but I guarantee you in a month or 2 they're going to look really, really great when the temperature warms up and they get a lot of sunshine. Excuse me, it's been raining a lot, so we haven't been able to go outside and shoot like I wanted to show you some of the pruning that I did on the why y'all acting crazy? They're just smiling in the background. Everybody wants to be on the camera. They're acting phony. Let's put you in my lap. So I'm going to share some of the fruit tree stuff with you in a future video. And going forward, I guess I'll do my introduction after I see what I have compiled on video. And that way I won't be saying that I'm going to show something that I'm not. Okay. Like in every video, I always say, right? Say it with me. Let's get started. Okay.
Bye.
Some good weather for a few days. And I think the coldest is going to be one night of 30. Brian, go ahead and move the bricks. So I decided to go ahead on and remove the cover off of the banana plants. And that one day that it's going to be 30 degrees, I'll throw a blanket over it. Yeah, we're going to remove the bricks and then we're going to remove the covering. Right, Brian? Can you work a little bit faster? You can just stack them up off one on top of another. You don't have to put them down like that, okay? We want to hurry up and go in the house. I appreciate you going faster. Okay. Now, look right down here. There are a few bricks right there. And there's some behind it. I'm not worried about the ones behind. Shut the door, sweetie. Shut the door and go get your coat. Now look on that edge over there, Brian. On the end, yes. And there should be a few bricks. They're not? Okay, great. Now we're going to start unzipping the cover. What, sweetie? Okay, go get your coat. Good job, Brian.
We're doing a video right now.
Yes, we're doing a video. You need to go get your coat on.
When I was eating, I accidentally sliced all my mac and cheese.
Your mac and cheese fell? Okay, we'll get it up. Now, Brian, we want you to unzip this one. Rhea, can you unzip that one? From the bottom. Good job, Brian.
This is the...
Yes, you got to hold it at the bottom. Good job. You can get the other one, Brian.
Who did he do this one?
You can do it, sweetie. Probably should have did this earlier, but It is what it is. Now, Brian, don't go behind there. Don't go behind. Now you're just going to flip these over. And wow, look at this one. This one was really growing. Look at here, Brian. Look.
I got my hands wet.
So now we're going to just pull it up and flip it over. Just in case I have to cover again for one night. Flip it over.
Wow! That
Just
one
flip
is
it
growing.
over. Yes, it was growing. Now we're going to lift the blankets off. We're going to just take the blankets.
And we're going to do it gently.
Yes, gently. Very nice, Brian.
And it looks like it's all...
So we know that it's not dead because it's been growing.
yeah, but
Right, Bria? Give me the blankets.
yeah, but it looks like it's dead.
Brian, it looked the same way last year.
Hey, I
And you'll see, they will start growing again. You will see. Thank you, Bria.
Hey, there's one more blankets.
Don't take it all the way off. That's enough, Brian. Come from behind.
Can I get that?
Oh, I see what you're doing. You're trying to get some blankets. Okay. Bria, let Brian get those too.
Cold.
Yeah, you can go inside.
Here? My hands are cold.
Let me have it, Brian.
No, don't go.
Let me have it, Brian.
Here. It looks beautiful out here.
Thank you. And we have to wash all of those.
Go look at something.
There's a towel right here, Brian.
Wow.
And there are a lot of bricks back there. We can do that another day. Right there.
Oh. We're gonna go in the house after.
Yeah, this is it. But you have to stop hitting that tree.
Sorry.
Okay, let's go inside. Oh, get this bucket right here. This is... Nah, you know what? Leave it there. Leave it there. Leave it there. Just leave it there. Take one of these blankets, the ones that are dry, like the blue one, and put it over that bucket. That is going to be planted in the front yard. That's a ornamental one. Spread it really good over there. Very good. Okay, guys, I'll come back in a couple days and let you see. I mean, this is what I did last year. After the winterization, after they dry out a little bit, I will come and cut these down about right here. And then you'll see they'll start coming back. But this winter has been unseasonably warm. So we may have some issues.
What?
I really don't foresee any because this is how it looked last year.
Didn't?
And we were able to get some bananas. Okay. In a bag for me, and we'll make 2 loads. And we'll wash and dry these. Put some disinfectant in it. The low temperature tonight is going to be 47 degrees. And for the next 3 days, we're going to be close to 60 during the day. And 40s at night. And like I said, the one day that we will have a low temperature next week, all I'll do is just cover these up with the greenhouse plastic. Well, I don't know. I'll probably put blankets in plastic. Just blankets will be enough for a few hours. Thank you, Brian.
You're welcome.
Such a good boy. Here's a gardening tip for you, a pearl from Cheryl. Before you start acclimating your seedlings outside or in your greenhouse, put a small fan on them, an oscillating fan. I have several fans. They're now back in the greenhouse, and I didn't want to go out and buy anything and spend any extra money, so I just put this fan on. You'll see I have like 6 books and a box that they're sitting on. Just use what you have. You just find a way to make it work. So I try to put the fan on all of the seedlings at least an hour every day, and I rotate the position of the oscillating fan so that it can give or mimic wind on all of the seedlings. And trust me, it will toughen up your plants and make them stronger. Down, Brian. This is my grandson. It's a cloudy day outside, but we went to Tractor Supply, and they had these roses, grade A roses, on sale for $7.99. So we picked up 3, and this one is called the Chicago Hardy Rose. And let's see, the package is still right here. We'll put the label in it. Chicago Peace Rose. Since I grew up 34 miles from Chicago in Gary, Indiana, I decided to get that one. And come on, Brian. Now over here, we're getting ready to put the John F. K. Rose. Can you get it for me?
Yes.
We're gonna put it in this green planter. And just sit it right on top of here. And you're supposed to just plant it right inside of this, but I don't. I always take this off. So you want to take that loose for me, buddy?
Yes.
Just unpeel it. Put it down there in that box right there. Just unpeel it. And this one is called, what did I say? John F. K. John
Yes.
F. Kennedy, President. And we're gonna plant it. Oh, you're supposed to take that and throw it right there, sweetie. You have to get all that out. Now, wait a minute. Get it empty. Give me that container right there. Take those out, and we're gonna shake out, just like we did the last one. I'm gonna pick this up, and we're gonna shake out. Come on, put it right here, babe. Put it right in the pot for me. Right here. Come on. And we're gonna shake out all of the wood mulch. Someone's gonna plant that like that. Guys, there's hardly any soil around there. Like, you gotta use some common sense. Those are nice roots that are growing and it's already budding out. So we're gonna lift that up. Lift it up, sweetie. And we're gonna put it right here, and we're gonna put more potting mix on top of it. And then we'll put the mulch, and we'll be back when we get it all planted. Got the John F. Kennedy rose in the pot, and now Brian is gonna empty the wood chips that came with it. And we're going to spread it all around. We gotta get all that out, babe. That'll make a good mulch. It's amazing how they wanted us to just pot that in the ground like that. No way. Sometimes you don't need to follow directions. So this is John F. K. I gotta get some wire nippers to cut the tag off. I have to go in the house and get that, but we have one more to plant. We're gonna remove all these dead roots. And it looks good. Step back, Brian. Step back. Okay, I'm not gonna videotaping the whole removal and potting of the last one. We'll just come back and show you what we have, okay? Rows look like. It's actually bare root with just very little soil on it and a lot of mulch. And the directions say just put this little container. Hold this for me, sweetie. Put this in the ground like this, and this would decompose. But you will get better results if you go ahead and plant this in some good potting mix and compost. So that's what Brian and I are going to do with that pot right over there. It's very old, but it's a nice pot. And I probably will take some paint and paint around the bottom that has rusted out. What do you think, Brian?
Good.
Okay, so you want to hold this from the bottom? Come on. And let's go over there and plant it. So we put, move back, son. We put some fresh soil and compost in here, worm casting. So we're gonna put it right there in the center. Go ahead, babe. And let's turn it around where it looks the best. And let's put it about
like a giant tree.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big bush. I need you to hold it steady, just like this. Can you hold it? Very good. And we're gonna fan the roots out, and we don't like to plant the roots real deep. Move, babe. Move back some, babe. Just put them in there and cover them up. We should have brought it. You're not paying attention because it was right here. Put it back toward the center. Keep it there. If I push against it, you push and keep it in the same spot. Okay? Okay?
Okay.
Now we're gonna backfill this with potting mix. You want to go get some? And we'll come back, guys, when we put the wood mulch on. Okay. It's Brian is putting the wood mulch around Tiffany. It's a tea rose, and these are all grade 1 roses. So they're supposed to be the better ones of the crop. And he's just putting the wood chips that came with it. And now we are not even going to water it in because we are expecting rain any minute. And one more thing I want to share with you guys. I was going to move back, sweetie. I was going to put that rose right here. But as you can see, this is either echinacea or milkweed. I think it's echinacea, coneflower, coming in where I had this last year. And I can see here. So we're just going to cover this up with straw and let it grow. And when it come up, I'll probably pour it out and raise the soil level up and let them continue to grow. Hello, everybody. We're in the grow room. Brian and Bria, his sister. That's Brian's sister, Bria, right? You want to say hi?
Hi. Hi.
And we're just taking inventory of our marigolds. We have this tray that we're going to put up under that light right over there. I'm just taking inventory. Some of them grew faster than others. And then we have all of these. You all can peep down here. All of these. Remember I had my goal of 135 marigolds? By George, I think I'm going to make it. Hey, hey. Can I get an applause?
Yes.
So we're going to have these all throughout the food forest. And I took some inspiration from, I think it's Angela's Busy Bee Garden. And I removed all of these marigolds off of the shelves. Like you see back there, and over there. Anyway, I brought in my sewing table. Now it's going to be a garden table. And what I'm doing is I have, is this 4 shop lights, Brian, or 3? 1, 2, 3. 3 shop lights. And I'm putting them on this table because we're going to start acclimating these outside. So we're starting here with an oscillating fan to mimic wind, and we're going to get some warmer weather in a few days. So I have the shop light sitting on top of crates, and I moved the light a little further away since, you know, the seedlings are getting some size to them. And we're going to start taking these outside. We will start in increments of 30 minutes. The first day will be 30 minutes, and the next day will be an hour, then an hour and 30, and so on, until they're able to stay in the greenhouse all day. As I stated in my introduction, the reason why I'm growing a lot of marigolds is because they are really good to use to fight bad nematodes. And also, I'm growing a lot of them to deter pests. A lot of insects don't like the smell of marigolds. A lot of times the marigold scent is so pungent that it will disguise the scent of other veggies and fruits like your squash and your brassicas. And here in North Texas, the summers can be brutal. We can go 15 days in a row with triple-digit temperatures. And I've learned throughout the years that the marigolds will last longer in very hot conditions. So I love to still have some flowers growing throughout the food forest when it's very hot.
Hi guys. Hi guys. And we at Big Mama's house.
Yeah, this is Maddie.
And I did all the work.
You didn't do any work. You just looked. Anyway, guys, I'm canning today, and Maddie is just so excited because she's never seen anything canned. And she's excited because she couldn't believe it was still boiling after we took it out the canner. but Brian sees it all the time because he lives less than a mile from me, and Bria sees it all the time. Right, Bria? Okay, everybody gonna say bye?
Bye, guys. Like to subscribe, hit that bell, and like.
Let's close this video. I hope I showed you something that you can use. And if that special place that you've been dreaming of leads you to a lonely place, find your strength in love.